Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 3 in the NFL preseason. We're talking with Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. People who've been around a while, very familiar with who Indian Cowboy is. But for any new viewers, first-time viewers, Indian Cowboy, remind us what you do at DocSports.com and rattle off some of your records that are so impressive that you've achieved at your site.
Well, we've always been known for basketball. We're actually #1 in the country documented in the NBA since March of 2013, a plus 25,000. Which is pretty exciting. We went 94-62 2 years ago in 2013 for plus 12,890. We went 57% last year for plus 7,500. #1 in the country in baseball this year, and we're sitting at about 72-45 at plus 11,500. We have a 7-unit selection tonight, so hopefully we have it on the Tigers, so hopefully that'll work out for us. But we had a 7-unit winner yesterday on the Angels on Tuesday. So hopefully, given the success that we've had in baseball, college basketball winning the last 4 years, baseball, college basketball, NBA, and obviously we're expecting this year in Canadian football 5 straight winning weeks. We're actually expecting this year to be our biggest football season yet. Nice. And we went 4-1 last week, and our primary thing is we're focusing just on the NFL and the SEC this year.
Indian Cowboy going with Justin Verlander tonight. Okay, San Francisco, Denver is the last Week 3 preseason game we're going to cover, and this game I'm very befuddled by. I'm confused. I have no read on it at all. Denver's a pretty solid home favorite, 5 or 5.5 right now. The total's 42.5. Denver, of course, 2-0 straight up and ATS in the first 2 weeks of the preseason. Both Niners games went under, and I guess the big question here, how much is Manning going to play? How much is Kaepernick going to play? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. The Broncos offensively are probably going to run a lot more in the regular season. How much does that mean they're going to be running here and testing out their new schemes? I don't know. Maybe we'd lean the second half under, but as of right now, the full game lines are a complete pass for me. What's your take on this game, IC?
We think in some ways this is a benchmark game for Tomsula. Keep in mind that last time these two teams met in 2014, it was 42-17. Denver romped this team when they were favored by something of a similar margin, -6.5 here. So this game, and remember who was the coach, obviously, of that game with Harbaugh. Even though it's a preseason game, these are the little things that the front office management will look for, especially with the flack they took for basically letting go of Harbaugh and going with Tomsula. So that's why we were so big on San Fran last week, because it's a great opportunity for them to look better against Dallas, just at least for the faithful to get some more confidence in this team that it's not going to be a horrible season, or at least not yet. Them beating Dallas 23-6 after that poor performance against Houston, 10-23. We think it's going to be a much more important game from San Francisco than Denver. We think San Francisco really steps up this game. In the backs of some of those minds, that big loss to Denver that they suffered last year will be on the backs of their minds. Denver hasn't done that great offensively, 22 and 14 points on the road. And with San Francisco getting more confidence in their last game, we wouldn't be surprised at all if it's a much closer game than people realize. It's also a good active dog here. We think it's probably going to be more of a 21-24, 21-23 type of game.
I trust you, Indian Cowboy. Anytime you see a preseason underdog of 5 or 5.5 points, you don't have to sell me too hard on taking them. Indian Cowboy liking San Francisco right now, plus 5.5 is one of the market-wide numbers, and definitely all our viewers, look out for our upcoming video contest that Doc Sports is going to very generously sponsor, courtesy of Indian Cowboy. Thanks so much, IC. Talk to you again very soon.